physical, trying to be physical like LSU. What do you do to get ready to do that and get your guys to buy into that and you start seeing it?
Well, it's just, you know, that's their style of play. I mean, they present a different style than we see every single week. You know, with the world of college football the way it is right now, and as far as just downhill, you know, getting the eye. A lot of times it's two tights, two backs, one wide, and it doesn't really matter if it's 3rd and 10. That's just a style of play that they're committed to. So you have to present those type of situations in practice, you know, to prepare your team. And you know, I think we've had a good plan, done a good job of that. Just a lot of physical work.
How has Travis been? You have playing him most of his safety, you said, for this bowl practice. How's he doing?
Yeah, well, again, same thing. Just because of their style of play, you know, he's been able to work more at his natural position. It's been great. It's been great bowl practice for him. It's been great work here, which is going to really pay off for him next year. You know, a lot of it. We trained him up, as y'all know, to kind of be our nickel guy this year because of the, you know, you see so many 3 wides on the field, and you know, or really athletic tight ends. They're split out, so you know, most people have a nickel type guy, whether it's another DB or whatever. For us, we just kind of trained Travis up as a true freshman to really take ownership of that role. He did an excellent job, but we've been cross-training him for the good majority of the last half of the season at safety as well. So this has been really good because it's presented us the opportunity to really kind of get him dialed in back there. He's done a good job.
Your players seem to be putting a lot of emphasis on this game as far as reestablishing Clemson's identity. Are you doing that as well?
No, I'm just trying to get them ready to win, you know. I'm not in all the sideshows. I mean, it's really just trying to play our best 4 quarters of football. It's an opportunity for sure for us to do something that, you know, hadn't been done here in a long time. I mean, you know, what, 1948, 78, and 81, you know, won 11 games or more. So we haven't been at this doorstep many times in our program's history. So it's a great opportunity from that standpoint. You win this game, and it you know, is a great accomplishment. Finish off a really good season, and you know, set your eyes on taking another step and doing bigger and better things. The next step for us is try to win them all. So this is a team that represents the best of the best. You know, LSU's a great team. We're not a great team, not yet. We think we're on our way. Our program's LSU's a great football team. They're a great program because they've earned that. The consistency that they've played with, you know, national champion, played for it less than 12 months ago, and you know, a play or two away from getting again this year. So they represent, you know, where we want to go from a program standpoint. That type of national competitive consistency. And so it's a great opportunity from that standpoint.
Ole Miss as a former player, how big a deal is it dealing with this spring practice with them?
Oh, I think it's great. You know, the big thing is it creates energy and momentum. You just walk around campus with a little bit better swag in you, so to speak. You know, but at the end of the day, once mat drills are over and all that, and you start spring ball in March, it's a different team. You know, whether you win the bowl game or you lose the bowl game, when you start spring ball and you get into camp, people still want to talk about that last game, but it doesn't help you win the next one. Just like, you know, all off season and summer, you know, more people wanted to make sure we were reminded play by play about the Orange Bowl. That's part of it. That's just the way it is. But that game didn't have anything to do with us, you know, winning our opener. It was a different team, different personalities, different chemistry, you know, guys getting better, maturing in their process of, you know, becoming better players. And same thing, you know, you win the bowl game, it's not going, you still got to go back to work. You got to be recommitted to the basics. But it gives you good momentum. It's great for your fan base because it's so long before you play again. And that's what everybody wants to write about, is that last one. So that's just the way it is.
What did Ole Miss do so well against them when they played this season?
Ole Miss did a tremendous job at the line of scrimmage on both sides. They did a really good job physically matching up. The big problem they had, and that's a problem with this team, is, you know, they're a field position football team. And LSU, I think, had 3 starting possessions inside Ole Miss's 20. 2 turnovers, and I think they muffed a punt. So That's not a good recipe. You know, you want to make these guys play on an 80-yard field or longer, not a 20-yard field, because that's just who they are, and that's why they again, that's their style of play. They're going to commit to what they do. They're going to play great defense. They're going to make some plays, timely plays on offense. Same thing in the Arkansas game. You know, they make an unbelievable one-handed grab for a touchdown, and Arkansas had a couple turnovers. But physically, I thought they competed well with LSU. But in the end is when LSU's been at their best. You know, and that's where to match up against these teams, we've got to really rely on our depth, and we've got to be able to take care of the ball. That's going to be the number one thing to give ourselves a chance.
Beckham probably their best big play threat, not only in the receiving game but also the return.
Well, I mean, he's a great player, but listen, 80 makes a lot of plays. Heck, 82's made a couple of huge plays down the field for them. They got plenty of guys. They just roll them out there. They got a bunch of backs, and I think they have confidence in all of them. They're all really talented. Like I said, 80's another guy. 80, you see him on all the special teams. He turns kicks. He's covers punts. He covers kicks. He's everywhere. So they've got plenty of skill.
Point of emphasis getting off the field on third down. Last time out, you struggled with that. LSU's the kind of team that wants to keep the ball away from you and get first down after first down. You guys thrive when you have the ball on offense. Yeah, well, we've been really good as a team on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, as far as third down all year. But our two losses, if you look at our third down, I think we were probably somewhere around 50% on defense, and it's hard to win that way. You got to get off the field. In our last game we just played, I mean, we couldn't get off the field. And third down was critical. So a team like this that's going to grind the clock, you've got to get stops. And the same thing, we got to be who we are, do what we do, and have some conversions on offense. And again, we just got to be who we are and play like we're capable of playing.
Guys, I got to let him go. He's got to get to the hospital visit.